Good afternoon. Bill Baker here with United Country Virginia Realty. We're on site on the Newcomb Farm near Fort Mitchell, Virginia. Now, last year this time, we were in the midst of doing a seal bid sale on a great tract of timberland. It was all hardwood timber, mature, good hardwoods, and it brought a fantastic price. And our landowners asked us to assist and get him squared away with this new NRCS program that we're being a part of. Part of that calls for proper land preparation. So we got the timber cut, had a good spray on it over the summer. Now it's time to do the next step. JR, what brings us out here on this beautiful December day?
Well, Bill, we're out here with Wildflow Land and Wildlife Management. Jacob Lau here is with us. We're going to talk a little bit about why controlled burn. Okay, so when we talk about land management and forestry management, at the end of the day, the ultimate goal is to make sure that your land will endure, that your forest will endure, and that over time that you've got the healthiest forest you can possibly have, or the healthiest land you got. Ain't that right, Jacob?
That's it.
So Jacob, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and Wildflow and how you got started?
So we started Wildflow in 2018. My wife and I run the company together, and it just kind of formed organically. I was a property manager for a big landowner in North Carolina, and we got to where we were trying to do the best we could for the land, for forestry and for wildlife, recreational use. And one of the things that we learned about and started implementing was controlled burns. And it seems like the Forest Service, which they will do controlled burns, but they're also the first means to help control wildfires. And most days that it's good for doing a controlled burn are the days that they get calls for uncontrolled burns.
That's
and
right.
so it was like pulling teeth to get them to come help us burn on the farm I was managing. And so I just decided to go ahead and get certified, and certification allows you to burn on your property or the property that you work on. The next step is Burn Boss, and that allows you to burn for other people on their properties. And it got to a point where I was helping my boss at the time manage his property, and then I got to where I was helping his friends on their properties, and it just kind of light bulb went off that it was something that there was a niche for, and we ran with it. And now we work all over North Carolina and Southern Virginia, helping folks with every step of land management. One of the tools is controlled burns.
And not only controlled burns, you do food plots, wildlife design of how to set the farm up. You've got a great history in the outdoors yourself. And on this particular track, we've got a beautiful fire lane done all the way around with a bulldozer against the woodlands. And here in the field, you all brought the tractor and the disc up today.
That's right. So we're kind of turnkey service, anything from food plots, forestry, mulching, design, consulting. A lot of times somebody tells me, hey, I've got a property, I got an idea of what I want to do, but I'm not sure exactly what to do. And based off of what their property has and what their goals are, I'll come up with a plan. And then I'll also give them an estimation if they wanted us to execute the plan. And that way it makes it a little bit easier, one point of contact, but also we're not having to chase down a bunch of different subcontractors. You deal with us only, and we do our best to do everything we can for you.
If you go to wildflowhabitat.com, you'll see and learn a lot of information about the company Jacob Lau's put together. You'll also see that they can do the entire turnkey. They'll do everything from putting up the deer stands, building the duck impound. It's all available at wildflowhabitat.com. And what's the best way to get in touch with you?
Wildflowhabitat.com, or my email is jlyle@wildflowhabitat.com, and my cell phone is 919-818-4388.
You know, a lot of our customers that buy these beautiful tracts like this, they need some help getting off the ground to build their dream on their piece of property. When you need a good piece of property in Southern Virginia, Northern North Carolina, be sure to give us a call. Bill Baker, United Country Virginia Realty. Call our office at 434-374-2011. Jay, how do they get in touch with you?
You can give me a call at 804-210-6533, or you can check us out on the web at ucvirginiarealty.com.
My friend Jacob Lau, Wildflow Land and Management, wildflowhabitat.com. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you. Thank you guys for bringing us out.
Absolutely. And listen, y'all be good, and we'll see you in the next one.